Today we will be talking about Cyberpunk Edgerunners and all the copium that is in the fanbase, so let's stop delaying and hop right into the video. If for some reason you don't know what copium is, I have two definitions for it. One is lying to yourself to cope with a situation, and the other is a mix of coping and opium. So pick whichever you like. It's just an internet word, you gotta love them. Everybody has a different definition for all these internet words. But I noticed after watching the Edgerunners anime that there is a lot of copium in the Edgerunners community. And here is your spoiler warning. The rest of this video will contain major spoilers, so if you haven't watched the series or you plan on watching it, whatever, this is your time to leave. I'll give you a second. I mean, if you've already watched it, you can stick around and we can talk about copium, but if you haven't, or you just don't want the series to be spoiled for you, leave now. But basically, every character died in Edgerunners, including the main character David, Rebecca, the dude with the long arms, Dorio, Kiwi, and Maine. I'm sure I'm missing a couple because there was a metric ton of deaths, and they didn't just kill these characters off in normal ways. Nah, the way they died was just extremely gory, which makes the copium even worse. It was like an Occam got killed situation, where basically all the main characters end up dying except Occam. Same thing with Edgerunners, everyone basically dies except Lucy, and I guess the dude with the very cool mustache, he lived, but I don't think he was that important. I don't know if I'm hating on a fan favorite. He was cool, but I don't think he was a really important character, but he lived, so you gotta love that. And when something like that happens, it sucks because you start to connect with these characters and like these characters, and then all of them die, and you're just sitting there like, damn, that sucks. I wish that didn't happen. Then that leads to the community coping with the deaths of these characters, or the ending of the anime, by making fan art of a happier ending, speculating and making up these crazy complicated theories where their favorite character isn't dead. And I tell you what, the Edgerunners community really likes their copium. They literally have a flair for copium on the subreddit. It's absolutely hilarious. And I definitely like the memes. Some of them are just amazing. And I know I'm poking fun a little bit, but don't worry, I'm right there with you. I love some copium, especially when it comes to Edgerunners. That whole anime was filled with tragedy. Seeing all of your favorite characters get clapped in horrific ways by that dickhead Atom Smasher sucks. Makes you hate that dude even more. But it is a little cool because they add to his whole story of being this crazy badass mercenary legend. I still hate him, but it was a cool touch. I feel like most people hate him, even more now. Even if you haven't played the Cyberpunk game, you probably hate Atom Smasher. Even though we all want a happy ending, I still think the actual tragedy of an ending that Edgerunners has was absolutely fitting. And like I said in my other Edgerunners videos, I kind of figured out what was going to happen, at least to David. They hinted at going cyber psycho so much, it's hard to ignore something like that. You just knew it was going to happen. I didn't see damn near all the characters dying, but I definitely seen David's death coming. All of it was still soul crushing, but I find it funny because they really foreshadowed or hinted at David dying. They dropped cyber psycho so much. I think the first scene was someone going cyber psycho. It was just foreshadowed so much, and then that little time skip in between the episodes where David's all muscular and stuff now, and he has more cybernetic parts or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's kind of yeah, I have a feeling where this is going to go. It was cool seeing him with Maine's hands or arms or whatever the hell that was. That was pretty dope, but you've seen it coming. Didn't really see all the characters dying though, which I guess take it how you want it. It's kind of terrible. I at least want a couple of the characters to live, because Rebecca was cool, Maine was cool. The dude with the long arms, he was just kind of weird looking. And I still find the Edgerunners end to be fitting, I can't complain about it. It wasn't a terrible ending. I mean, in a sense of all your favorite characters dying, that is terrible, but the ending itself wasn't terrible. It was a good ending. It was soul crushing, like I said, but it was really good, and I cannot complain about the ending at all. Of course, everybody would want a happy ending because happy endings are awesome, but when they sprinkle in some crazy tragedy, that is definitely entertaining. It hurts, but entertaining nonetheless. Would I like a happy ending? Of course I would. I feel like most people would want a happy ending, but we don't always get that. And I guess that's how they break the mold, because a lot of anime gives you that happy ending. So it's nice for a little bit of a switch up to where they're like, hey, guess what? Your favorite character, they're dead now. But at the end of the day, whether you accept the ending or you're just overdosing on copium. We're all just chilling, enjoying this absolute masterpiece of an anime, and that's all that really matters. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your copium theory down in the comments. Check the description for all my links. I'll drop a synopsis for Edgerunners down there as well. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.